Yeah, it was cool. So what's next for you?
Next,
Because I know you do so much more than anybody almost. So there's always something up.
I mean, the goal is eventually I want to get back to my painting and
Yeah.
do my art.
Mm.
I don't know what that is yet, but for the time being, how I get by is me and my wife have a brand called This Is It.
Now, I
This is
know
it.
you guys have heard of that. Well, there he is.
And the whole thing with This Is It was the whole premise. I got inspired by, in Style Wars when that train was going by. And here's the Wiz. They were talking about that train, that car, and they're like, "This is it. This is it." So that's kind of how that came about, So it started straight graph,
Yeah. But then it went into just.
Yeah. And then,
But you still kept it cool.
Yeah.
Cause there's I'm sorry to cut you off, but I gotta say this. There's so many companies out there, they start at this little cool thing, right? But then I don't know what happens, but they go into Cornyville or whatever that is. But you keep yours, dope.
Well, we try,
Yeah,
keep
it dope.
And then there's a fine line. I mean, me and my wife go heads up all the time because, not that she wants me to get corny, but of course, she's all numbers and she wants,
Numbers,
it's all about sales and numbers. And the larger you get, it's harder to do some of the more fun stuff, because you're in bigger shops or what have you, and you have to worry about cease and desists and things like that we didn't really give a fuck about in the beginning, And then there's this whole thing with a lot of these other companies kind of just burnt it out for big oversized graphics over the past few years.
Yeah.
So, and that's what we kind of became known for. So I'm having to switch gears and do more cleaner, stuff like that. But I'm fighting it every fucking step of the way because I like the obnoxious shit,
Yeah.
But tasteful,
That's
obnoxious,
cool.
But not everybody can wear it, I realize, not everybody thinks like me. So, it doesn't really leave the art department until I'm happy with it. But then it's tough because I'm not the demographic, what I'm saying?
True.
Yeah, I'm not the normal demographic. I do wear it, but I'm probably not your normal 43-year-old, cat, what I'm saying?
Exactly.
When I go to the gym and shit and I see people my age, they look it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they're probably really fit for their age or whatever, more fits than me. But I mean, just the way they carry themselves and the way they are, I still look. I look at them as grown people.
It's grown people,
and they probably and it's because I don't see myself like that.
I go through that every day.
Yeah.
It's there's some grown people there.
And the whole graph thing keeps us young. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we do. So, and it's hard right now because I want to. If it was up to me, the whole line would be all graph. Is for for guys that appreciate that type of art. But unfortunately, they're not the ones that buy our product, so I can't just slam it all with graph. But I try and sneak it in where I can, because that's where I come from. But I'm not just some corporate entity trying to capitalize on graffiti because it's the hot shit, Because I'm gonna do it whether it's hot or not. You know what I'm saying? Because even when we were in high school growing up, graffiti definitely wasn't cool. You know what I'm saying? We were the outcasts in school, it's laughed at, we didn't do it to be cool guys, it's just something we gravitated to and we did it for love, you know? And a lot of my shirts I do it for love too, so we have a balance in the line. We have to balance it with shirts that we know that ain't gonna hit and get the kind of numbers that she might with something that might sell more that has nothing to do with graph, but then I still feel I gotta throw in my jabs. It's the thing that I love, because I mean, I gotta have fun with it,
Yeah, because once the fun goes, it's but your stuff is cool, and I even wear it. I don't wear nobody's stuff. I mean, see, that's about as logo as I get. But your stuff, your colors, the black, the white, the red, little splash of red in there.
We try to keep it classy,
cool.
And that you can match shit. We try not to get too crazy and loud with it, with the bright colors,
Yeah, man, I remember that little era.
right? With
The turquoise and
Right.
the stuff. I was like, wow.
the bright colors and then the all over prints. You remember when everybody had like all over prints?
Everybody,
Yeah.
like, everybody
Yeah.
was doing that.
Yeah.
And the green shoes,
Yeah.
purple socks, you know. So
But
it's cool.
We
you know,
we
just
keep it
to-
basic, you know,
Yeah.
like we try and keep it basic, like so you can match it with different things and like I'm trying to tame it down for you guys, but it's tough, you know, because I got a lot to say and I don't really have that fine art avenue to do it. So
Yeah.
sometimes it comes through on my shirts, you know, like
You
making
do.
little commentaries or like sneaking it in, you know.
So you're making the
Yeah.
right decisions,
So.
you know, that's for
Yeah.
sure. And I gotta look at that sticker pack, the big one, really quick. Hold on. Right back. These packs right here are like the best. Like he has this guy that actually signs them secretly,
Yeah.
right? And look at that. That
That's
is just so
beautiful.
cool. You got this one, and of course, the ever famous
Yeah.
LA Hands right there.
Yep. Yep.
Really, really dope. So cool. So yeah. So what's websites, Twitters, like
Yeah.
all that.
Yeah, I'm not that big of a Twitter dude, you know, like,
Yeah.
because I don't think my life is that interesting where, like, I gotta be posting up shit on Twitter, like, okay, I'm taking a shit now, or like,
Yeah.
oh, it's just, I never really got caught up in the Twitter thing. Facebook a little bit, like,
Yeah.
it's cool to see what some of my friends are doing, whatever, but for the most part, this is
You're
it.com,
too busy
and,
working.
yeah, and like, it's
Yeah.
really, because if I'm not working on the brand, like pretty much every minute of my day is taken up. I mean, if it's not discussing with my wife on production issues or whatever, because we are a small company and we don't have mad people doing different things, so we all wear different hats, you know. Like, so if I'm not designing something for the brand, it's either helping the production guy with getting stuff ready to get printed, or getting banners ready for a customer, or doing some store build outs. And when I'm not doing that, I'm on the sketch, like I try and stop what I'm doing, just if I feel like doing a slick outline or slick thing, because I really getting back into the graph thing, because I don't know if it's midlife crisis or what, but I'm catching the fever again. I was burnt on it for a minute, but now I feel that hunger again, like, and I didn't want to just do it just to do it. So, it's kind of cool now. I feel that, like, and I think Flickr's opened that whole avenue up for me, seeing
okay.
what everyone's doing and
Yeah.
what they're doing all over the
Isn't
world.
it amazing how you can just see it now compared to a long
it wasn't
time
like
ago?
that before, you know, like
you can just see it. Like
we had
now.
like a network of heads that collected photos, and we'd mail it to each other, or
That's
like
so crazy.
connectors, and then there's no internet or nothing like that.
Yeah.
So, but it's kind of like a double-edged sword, it's like you get fame a lot quicker, but then also a toy could get fame a little too quick too. You know what I'm saying? It's a double-edged
Yeah.
sword,
Yeah.
So
Oh, I've seen them. I'm
Yeah.
sure you have.
yeah.
Overnight, but it's
Yeah.
all good. No.
But at the end of the day, it's all getting up, I guess, whether it's on T-shirts or skateboards or on a wall, or
Exactly.
yeah.
Cool. Well, this is the man, Slick, right here. Thanks for checking us out. See you next time. Yeah.
This is it.
Yep. All right, it's Pep. I'm here with the secret mystery signing money man. So what's going on with this right here?
Well, I just want to give back a little bit to all the people that support our brand.
Yeah.
So we did a collection of these oversized stickers that we do. For some street shit,
Wow,
some,
this
on
is
some
good.
get up shit.
Check
But,
this out. That is clean.
So what we're doing is, like, for each pack the kids grab, they get a genuine,
So dope.
inside each pack.
Man, it looks like you got a lot of signing to do.
So
This is a secret signer, by the way.
yeah, not Slick.
Nah, not at all.
It's the guy that does all my shit.
So, like, if you guys want one of these, you can check out the website. something like that, or you know, just like find them around. But most likely, go to the website. You'll see it, and you'll get one of these.
AdopeDistribution.com.
Wait, say it again.
It's AdopeDistribution.com.
AdopeDistribution.com.
Not adult, Adope.
Adope. Check that out. Cool.
So what's crazy is that you don't know how difficult it is to find a clean dollar bill nowadays, you know? I tried to get the crispy ones, but they're all crap. So I'm pulling out the best ones. Nothing but the best for my peoples.
Nothing but the best.